never thought I'd be sitting here doing this. I received a message a few weeks ago when I was in service. It said, partial disobedience leads to total loss. And what the apostle was saying, he said, it was King Saul, if I'm not mistaken. The Lord told him to go wipe the nation of Amalek, if I'm pronouncing that right, off the face of this earth. He said, man, woman, child, nursing child, cattle, cat, dog, whatever it is. He said, whack them out. And he sent them to go do a mission. But he partially did. He kept the king around and some funky calves and cows or something like that. And what I got from that is I say, man, I said I need to let the world hear my people, where I come from. That's just like me. I got to put it out there now, my testimony, you know. By the grace of God, I'm here now, even talking to y'all, you know. I probably should have been buried a long time ago, you know, either standing alive or they threw dirt in my face. But like I said, I'm thankful. I've been to the bank 3 times. Not even counting my Audi home stretch or whatever. I think over the course of my life, I gave people 16 and a half years. My first stretch was from 97 to 01. I stayed out, I think 6 years, and I got pinched again in 07 till 2011, and then turned around. I stayed out 90 days, and I went and did another nickel. So what is that? Well, that's 8.5, 9, and 8.5. You know, I don't know where y'all at, but they do it 8.5. What that is? That's almost what that is. 3 years. I did 3 years, probably 9 months, if you count my good time. My second bit, I did right at it. I did 4 years, 9 months. And then the last one, they gave me 8.5. And I did another 4 years, 5 months or something. You know, the good time stuff, it waves, you know what I'm saying? I think I got 90 days in my last stretch. What I'm trying to say is I'm not glorifying any of that, you know what I'm saying? No, let me rephrase, let me recant that. I'm thankful for the things that I went through, because it shaped me into the person I am today. My last stretch, I talked to my man, it's my spiritual brother, spiritual big brother and mentor in Christ, D, you know what I'm saying, Donald George. And I called him the other night, I asked him, I said, man, I said, man, can I reference you in this little thing I'm gonna put it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak to the world, man. You know, I know somebody needs to hear something, you know what I'm saying? If I just reach one person, man, I know I did my job, you know. But I know it's a lot of people out there that they have a testimony. Everybody has a story, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm just giving you mine, you know what I'm saying, a bit of my testimony, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a 3-part series, you know what I'm talking about, you know. This is my first time ever doing something like this, whatever, but like I say, the Lord put it on my heart, you know what I'm talking about, and I said, man, he said, man, partial disobedience is lead to total loss, therefore, you know what I'm saying, I got to do what I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, put it out there for somebody to hear, because I know somebody else out there got a similar story, or whatever, you know what I'm talking about, that it needs to be heard, man, you know what I'm talking about. I just want to let y'all know what God done did in my life, you know what I'm talking about, how he done transformed everything for me, you know what I'm talking about, into where I'm at today, you know what I'm talking about. I know I'm not quite perfect, you know, but I'm a long ways from where I come You know, something that feel good. You know, family, everybody out there. On my last vid, like I said, I bumped into my man D. I just had got pinched. It was like January 12th. You know, like I said, I've been out probably 80 days after this coming, almost doing a nickel. You know, I was sick. And he called me coming through the hallway, and he was like, "Yeah, man, what's up, Al? What's going on? You on the rid or whatever?" I just looked at him, I said, "Man, I'm back rapping again." He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he was like, "Man," you know what I'm saying? Like, "Man, let me holler at you," you know what I'm talking about? And from that day on in, right there, he brought me into the fold. I never would think that I would, you know, talking about be where I'm at today, you know what I'm saying? Because I always said this out of my mouth, you know what I'm talking about? I say, "Man, I'm married to the streets," you know what I'm talking about? There's nothing else, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't see that far, you know what I'm talking about? But you would never know, you would never be able to see what the Lord got for you up the road. Only He know, you know what I'm talking about? What they say, it says, our steps according to the Lord. Let me get the scripture. It'll come to me, you know. He guides us, whether you know it or not. He put us in certain places and amongst certain individuals, you know. Everything according to Him. And I'm thankful. Like I say, he took me out, I was just coming from court, whatever. He took me out the line. He said, "Man," he took me in to one of the twists. He said, "Man, let me holler." He took me in his room. And man, right then and there, he's like, "Man, let me pray for you," you know. I was like, "Man, I need it," you know what I'm saying? Because man, I was sick. I didn't know which way to go. I was like, "Man, I'm done. I know these people can finish me," you know what I'm saying? I just came off a 9, you know what I'm talking about? I was fresh on parole. Like I said, I hadn't been out 90 days, you know. And Winnebago County, they're not playing, family, you know what I'm saying? They hang, you know what I'm talking about? And on the deck while I was there, you know what I'm talking about, 4F, I never forget it, man. Everybody up there was facing drama, you know what I'm talking about? Guys had bodies, you know what I'm talking about? Outstanding dope cases. They bought this new stuff in called habitual criminal, you know what I'm talking about? If you got a smoke in your background, you know what I'm talking about, you get caught with any of it, you know what I'm saying? Automatically, you know what I'm saying? The people, the feds, they picking up your case, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? They may lay you out, you know what I'm talking about? You know how they do with that, they hide you in the mountains somewhere, tell one out, you know what I'm talking about? Nobody won't even want to face that smoke. So, you know, there was a lot of darkness up there. Everybody was, you know what I'm saying? There was negativity, you know what I'm talking about? You know, you can just feel it in the air, you know what I'm talking about? But, you know, I've always been up with smoke, you know what I'm talking about? There was something different about this time, you know? Like I said, my man took me to the bowl, you know what I'm talking about? We prayed. I'm like, "Man, D, I'm done, man." He said, "Man," I said, "Man, I feel like, you know how a lamp can run out of his, this kerosene, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I was tapped, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Man, how can I," you know what I'm talking about, you know, we figure when we out there ripping and running, you know what I'm talking about, man, we run our own race. And I'm just keeping it real with you, you know what I'm talking about? You don't even know, like I said, they could have packed me up in a box, you know what I'm talking about, or I could have been in the mountains with some of my homies, a lot of my people that ain't here, you know what I'm talking about, or they done cooked them years ago and they still, you know what I'm talking about, fighting to get back, you know what I'm talking about. Shouts out to all my family, all my people, all my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, and state and the federal penal, you know what I'm saying, to hold y'all here. So I know it's tough, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know wherever I did, if I rotate with whatever, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know I keep money on the jack, you know what I'm saying. Y'all continue to rotate with me. I'm continuing to answer y'all calls, you know what I'm saying. Blessings to y'all, you know, y'all family, you know what I'm saying. Told y'all here, y'all know what it is. But yeah, he brought me to the fold then, right? I stayed in the county that time. I fought that case for 19 months. It was crazy, you know what I'm talking about? You know, my little cousin Bud, you know what I'm saying? He was myself, you know what I'm saying? I just rotated with my little brother Rob. Shouts out to Rob, he down in Georgia doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Driving 18 wheelers, you know what I'm saying? Boy, keep doing what you're doing, you know what I'm talking about? I just rotated with him, probably a few weeks ago, he was out here for Thanksgiving, you know, seeing his people, you know what I'm saying, visiting his kids and stuff. And me and him chopped it up, you know, and he was telling me, he said, "Man, you know, a lot of the one-on-ones we had, man, up under the stairs," he said, "Man, it really helped me out, you know." He said, "Man, the talks we had, bro," he said, "Man, it helped me prepare to go to the bank. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, I was shook. You know what I'm talking about? He said, man, I didn't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? He said, but man, bro, all the things you told me, man, prepared me, you know what I'm saying, to walk through what I came through, you know what I'm saying, brought me out on the other side, you know what I'm talking about? And when a guy tell you that, you know what I'm talking about, man, it did something to me, you know what I'm talking about? Like I said, he said, man, it take you, he said, man, you can bring it to him, you know what I'm talking about, man. It was just another, you know what I'm saying, another little something that put fire on him, you know what I'm talking about? But like I said, I was already zoned in, you know what I'm talking about? But the enemy, let me tell you how he do. He tried to almost make me waver, you know what I'm talking about? But I said, man, I gotta get out here. I gotta do the Lord's things, man. Let them know what's going on. So I did 19 months in the county, whatever, you know what I'm talking about? I got my time, you know what I'm talking about? You know, time will go down, it only go up, you know what I'm talking about? Like I say, I was in front of this judge. He was, man, he handed out football numbers, you know what I'm talking about? There was guys on our deck, man, you know what I'm talking about? These guys on our deck beat bodies. By technicality, there was guys on our deck that got 165 years, 300 some odd years, you know what I'm talking about? That's unheard of, man. You know what I'm talking about? For stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some people didn't even get whacked out, you know what I'm talking about? They just, and I said, man, look at the system, man. The system is like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, if y'all ever think that y'all can beat them or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Man, they got people out here doing their job for them, you know what I'm talking about, man? It's set up, you know what I'm talking about? You can't, how can I win when somebody already helping everybody out, you know what I'm talking about? Helping them out, basically, you know what I'm talking about? Man, you setting yourself up for failure to get cooked, you know what I'm talking about? So I advise you, man, just, you know what I'm talking about? You got loved ones, you got babies, kids, wives, mothers, OGs, fathers, sisters, siblings, man, be there for your people, you know what I'm talking about? Fall down on your knees, man. It's trumped up out here, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it is anywhere else, you know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure, you know what I'm talking about? Especially if you got a jacket like mine, as long as State Street, you know what I'm talking about? They're not playing with you, you know what I'm talking about? They're gonna get rid of you, you know what I'm talking about? I know the judge told me, he said, man, you playing games, you know what I'm talking about? He said, man, you got a semi-college education, you know what I'm talking about? You can read, you can write, you know what I'm saying? Just being lazy, you know what I'm talking about? He said, man, I don't ever want to see. I said, you know what? But thank God, you know what I'm talking about? I had to change then, like I said, through the 19 months, you know what I'm talking about? I seen different things, you know what I'm talking about? I said, man, you know, I used to be up with the BS, you know what I'm saying? Be up with the shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know that, you know what I'm talking about? Man, I was going to the press circle, you know what I'm saying? Getting to going to my classes Monday through Friday, you know, just getting filled up with the word, you know what I'm talking about? It felt good, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, man, and from there, I took it on to the banquet, you know what I'm talking about? And I laid that out, you know what I'm saying? Like my man said, he said, man, I watch you every day, you know what I'm saying? He said, you go in there, you know what I'm saying? You get your workout on, you know what I'm talking about? You come out and get into your work, you stay focused, you know what I'm saying? You get to the chest table, y'all rock, you know what I'm talking about? We rock up under the stairs or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? He said, man, he was, you know what I'm saying? Focused, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, that's the only way I made it, you know what I'm saying? But I kept God first, you know what I'm talking about? And he, you know what I'm saying? I thank God too for bringing the Wiz in my life, you know what I'm saying? My wife, you know what I'm talking about? She was my rock. I ain't even front to you, you know what I'm talking about? I tried to pry away with a crowbar, you know what I'm saying? She won't budge, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? So for anybody to feel, you know what I'm talking about, the ones that you feel that, you know what I'm talking about, oh man, you know how we do, you know what I'm talking about? We have numerous of women friends or whatever, how we go, you know what I'm talking about? But it's truly only one that's gonna be there for you, know what I'm saying, when the smoke clear, you know what I'm talking about? And like I said, I thank God for sending me my helpmate, you know what I'm saying, my soulmate, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for her, you know what I'm saying? Her and, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm thankful for where I'm at today, you know what I'm saying, my wife, my beautiful children, you know what I'm saying, I thank God for that. But yeah, I went through that, you know what I'm talking about? I came on home, whatever, like I said, I got here, you know, I ain't gonna front and say I came home with everything, you know what I'm saying? I got to the business. I ain't gonna front to you know what I'm talking about. And it started getting ugly after about a year or so, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? People started putting their hands on my people, you know, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? But I had bumped into, you know what I'm saying? The Lord put people in your way, man. He put people in your life, you know what I'm talking about? To help guide you. Like I say, your steps is guided by Him, you know. It was my spiritual brother, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual brother, spiritual mentor, big brother in Christ, you know what I'm saying? Another one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, that's in my circle, you know what I'm saying? Tim Davis, you know. Tim, you know what I'm talking about, man, he helped me out a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? He gave me a lot of, you know what I'm talking about, I noticed it came from the Lord, you know what I'm talking about? He told me, man, you know what I'm saying, I started gigging, you know what I'm talking about? I never had a job in my life, you know what I'm talking about? When the people called me, you know what I'm saying, I was in it, you know what I'm talking about? I just said, yeah, okay, I'm gonna fill out for me a gig, whatever. They call me, they don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm still answering this Jack, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm talking about? But, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of my father, you know what I'm talking about, they did call, you know what I'm saying? The father listens to everything you say, man. Don't you ever get it twisted, you know what I'm talking about? He know everything, he know all, he see all. There's nothing else, you know what I'm talking about? He know everything, you know what I'm talking about? Like I say, anything you say out your mouth, you know what I'm talking about? That's why they say, man, you're accountable for what you say out your mouth, you know what I'm talking about? Whatever you say, so it shall be, you know? And I was like, man, you know what I'm talking about? So they called me for the gig, you know what I'm saying? But all the time, I don't even know the Lord was taking me this way, you know what I'm talking about? And he told me one morning, I clocked in or whatever, 4:30 or whatever in the morning or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was real heavy, you know what I'm saying? One of my other big brothers, spiritual brothers in Christ, Jeff, you know what I'm saying? JB, you know what I'm talking about? Man, me and him rock, you know what I'm saying? He gave over where I was at, you know what I'm talking about? And he said, man, it was real heavy, you know what I'm saying? We come in here, I come in here when we rock, whatever. And he said, man, I just told him what's going on, man. He's like, man, we need to go into prayer ASAP, you know? So he called bro up, you know what I'm saying? We went all into prayer, you know what I'm saying? And bro told me right then and there, he said, man, I'm gonna tell you just like this. He said, man, if you don't quit doing what you're doing, man, you're gonna lose everything you love, you know what I'm talking about? He said, the problem is, he said, you ain't scared enough. He said, it's gonna take something to scare you, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I took heed, quote unquote, you know, I still was to the business, you know what I'm talking about? But sure as he said, you know what I'm talking about, it came to pass. You know, and I was like, man, this deep, you know what I'm talking about? So what I did, I got out the way, you know what I'm talking about? The moral of this is, I just want to let people know, man, that the Lord is real, you know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't be even sitting here talking to y'all about, you know what I'm talking about, trying to reach out to everybody. You know, I know the social media stuff go everywhere without, you know what I'm talking about? And I said, man, he put it on my heart to let y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, I come from where y'all come from, you know what I'm talking about? I live the way y'all live, you know what I'm talking about? I'm still that, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm going places, you know what I'm talking about? Because the Lord take me places, you know what I'm talking about? For anybody that got a story to tell or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They want to get it out there, man, reach out to me, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm where you at, wherever city you at, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you may be from or whatever, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I can get through that, you know what I'm talking about? I will swing on you, you know what I'm talking about? This is what it's going to be. You know, I want to holler at people, give like a quote unquote, like interview, you know what I'm saying? What the Lord done did for you, you know what I'm saying? What's your testimony, you know what I'm talking about? Like I said, it's going to be a 3-part interview for me, you know what I'm talking about? This is just an open introduction, you know what I'm saying, from where I'm born with it, you know. I got a deep one, you know what I'm saying? I'm a star, you know what I'm saying, from my youth, you know what I'm talking about? How everything was, you know what I'm saying, going for me, you know what I'm saying? How I even got veered off into that life, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I was a baby, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the era, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all heard, you know what I'm saying, Willie D put it the best, Ghetto Fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody drinking, everybody smoking, you know what I'm saying? In my zone, you know what I'm talking about? Man, I done been without hot water, you know what I'm saying? No heat, you know what I'm talking about? You know, things that push a young man into, you know what I'm saying? Man, guess what? I got to feed me and mine, you know? So, I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna rotate with y'all about it. Like I said, I just wanna give you a slight bump of, you know, man, I'm here, you know what I'm talking about, and I thank God, you know what I'm talking about, and I know everybody got a story to tell, you know, and like I say, man, y'all can reach me right there. Y'all know how to do it, you know what I'm saying? Get at me, you know what I'm saying? Leave comments, I have to go. You know, like I ain't never did this before, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, as I go along, it's gonna happen, you know what I'm talking about, you know? Like I say, I know, I'm just gonna plant the seed. The Father will give the increase. I know it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, take off, because I know it's everybody, it's a lot of y'all out there like me, you know what I'm talking about? I know it already, you know what I'm talking about? And like I say, I wanna come sit down with you and chop it up, you know what I'm saying? See what it is, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I know our stories, you know what I'm saying, kind of mirror each other, you know. So we gonna do that. Like I say, I'm gonna holler at my brother D. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get my I'm gonna get my first interview. You know what I'm saying? Me and him. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna drop it in. You know what I'm talking about? What you know what I'm saying? What he did. You know what I'm saying? How he helped. You know what I'm saying? Hear from the Lord to help. You know what I'm saying? Bring me the way. You know what I'm saying? How things is transforming now. You know what I'm saying? Only not that. You know what I'm saying? But himself too. You can check out his. Gonna hear a part of his story. You know what I'm talking about? Where he come from and what he did. So. You know, it's gonna be good, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like I say, y'all out there, you know what I'm talking about? Get at me, you know. It is what it is, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna say, man, I know, man, you know what I'm saying, everybody got something to say, you know. So I guess what they say is, you know what I'm saying, I'm signing out or something, you know what I'm saying? Blessings to y'all, you and your family, you know what I'm talking about? Stay on your knees and keep God first.